town in France called Paris, there was a little lonely sock puppet who had recently finished a little croissant.
I'm a lonely little sock puppet.
He was having a hard time with the associative property.
What's associative property?
A desperate call for help. This calls for math woman. Woo!
Little Socks Puppet, what is your problem?
I just don't understand. Sorry, I'm having an off day.
Young Sock Puppet, I'll explain to you simply. The associative property means that you can group numbers together and they will come out to the same. For example, if you're adding 2 plus 4 plus 6 with the 2 and the 4 grouped, it would be the same as if you grouped the 4 and the 6.
The sock puppet was very grateful.
I'm so grateful. And while you're here, I'm also having difficulty with the commutative property.
The commutative property means you multiply and add or any order and it will come out to the same, such as 3 times 5 is the same as 5 times 3.
Oh, I understand. Thank you.
Once again, math woman saved the day.
I heard the score you got on your test yesterday on the additive identity and substitutive property. Substitutive.
Oh, you did? Get in. Funny story about that. You look really nice today.
Yeah, nice try. But if you don't try harder next time, the evil robots will attack you.
But I don't know how to do that.
I will show you. First, I will show you substitutive property. Say, if you equaled me, I could be substituted for you.
So I could be the dad while you are the son?
That's right.
Go to your room.
What are you doing?
You said that I could be the dad.
Not literally. But anyways, you think that you know the substitutive property?
I think so.
Then do so. Doing that.
He's gonna bump us out. Dad, I'm bored.
Remember, son, evil robot. Now, I think you're ready for additive identity. I said. Yeah. Wait. Oh. If I was 1 and you were 2. 1.
We could too.
You don't have to. Anyways, if I was a 1 plus you, which is a 2, it would be the same thing if I was a 2 plus if you were a 1. Oh, you're right. It is hard to be a 2.
I think I can take a retake at school and get a good grade.
Good. Now the evil robots won't attack you.
Action!
Our little friend Lloyd Zeppelin is not a real mathematician, so we hired a real mathematician to help tell a story.
I was out on the road. I saw a big sign that said, "Know your math." There were some biggest words on it.
The human specimen was traveling at approximately 55.3 miles per hour. The specimen looked from his pupils and saw an average-sized billboard. On the billboard it said, Multiplicative inverse property, reflexive property of equality. Know your math.
I didn't understand. I didn't have a clue what those big words meant.
The words multiplicative inverse property, obviously in this universe, means that numerical values like 2 over 3 times 3 over 2 always will equal 1. Reflexive property is that any number or variable is equal to itself. Now Lloyd, reflexive property is that a equals 8, 3 equals 3, and 7 equals 7, but you can also go 2 plus 8 equals 2 plus 8.
Oh, I understand now. Thank you.
Mathematics. Save 15 minutes on your homework by knowing your properties.
Okay, we have the distributive property, the power to distribute numbers. This property is when you have two numbers inside of parentheses and you multiply the number outside by each number inside and then add them together as seen on the poster.
In simple terms, distributive property means you distribute what's in the parentheses and the number outside the parentheses, which basically would give you, in this case, x plus 3 times x plus 3. So, you distribute x to each and 3 to each. And when you put them together, you have 2x plus 6.
Identity and property of 0. What is that supposed to mean? I wish my mom and dad could help me, but they're at work. I've got it. Math Woman and Math Man could help.
Hello, Sally. Haven't seen you in a while.
Well, can you help me with my homework? You are the math people.
Well, we're kind of...
Of course we can help you, Sally. Okay, Math Woman, that's great, and thank you.
Sally, if we help you, will you help us defeat the Divisor? I get he's going to destroy us.
Of course I'll help, but first, what is the property of 0?
The property of 0 means that anything times 0 is 0. Like if you have 3 groups of 0 people, you have 3 groups of 0 people, you have 0 people.
Okay, I understand that. Now what about the identity property? Well, the identity property for addition means that a number plus 0 is the first number. 6 plus 0 would equal 0. The identity property of multiplication means that a number times 1 is the first number, like 9 times 1 equals 9.
Sally, if you can answer these questions about identity and 0, our rocket will launch into the space to collect information about math.
And to defeat the Divisor. Okay, first question. 6 plus 0 equals 6.
No, Sally, don't answer the questions.
Okay, next question. 9 times 1 equals
9. 7.
No, it's not 7. Okay, last question. If you can answer this, then our rocket will launch into space and defeat Divisor.
I will not be defeated.
3 times 0 equals 0.
Okay.
Haha, Divisor.
No, I have been defeated.
Okay, our rocket has launched. Divisor defeated.
Ah.
Job well done, people. Job well done.
Okay, so the symmetrical property is when one quantity equals the second, so the second must equal the first. So 7 plus 2 is equal to 2 plus 7, so it doesn't matter which order you go in.
And then the transitive property is if A equals B and B equals C, then A equals C. So in like math terms, it would be if one quantity equals the second quantity and the second quantity equals the third quantity, then the first quantity equals the third quantity. So if 6 plus 2 equals 4 plus 4, then 4 plus 4 equals, and 4 plus 4 equals 8, then 6 plus 2 equals 8.
We are doing the multiplicative property of 0 and the multiplicative identity. Okay, green equals 0, blue equals 1, yellow equals 5. We'll demonstrate the multiplicative property of 0 first.
So any number times 0, as you already heard, is equal to 0. So 5 times 0 equals
0.
Okay. Okay. And then
Any number times 1 equals itself.
so 5 times 1